I had a boss once who was very demanding. He was very difficult to please. I'd be working on a project and he'll always find 100 things wrong with it. I send him a draft document and it will come back to me covered with red scribbles. I give him my accomplishment report and he tells me I should have done more or better. He never seems to find anything good with what I do. Suffice to say that I never stayed very long working for him. It hurts a lot when we get criticized, di ba? It penetrates deep in our bones, sagad sa buto, when the criticism gets really personal. I do not enjoy listening to someone freely giving his unsolicited opinion about my imperfections, about my personal faults, and about the things I've done wrong. It hurts really bad if the person finding faults in you is someone you love or someone you respect. It hurts even more if you find out that these people are talking about you behind your back. It's even worse when they talk about you in this unflattering way in public. I tell you, it's not fun to be criticized. And we know how desperately we long to hear the opposite. We so long to hear about what's good about us. We desperately need affirmation, di ba? And this is in fact the advice of the Apostle Paul. In his letter to the Thessalonians, he said, "Therefore, encourage one another and build one another up, just as you are doing. We ask you, brothers, to respect those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love because of their work. Be at peace among yourselves." What Paul is urging us to do is something that we desperately need. We need others to affirm us about what's good about us. We love to hear words that build us up rather than tear us down. It feels good to be appreciated, to be esteemed for what we do. We want others to notice the good things about us. And Paul tells us that we are to do this to one another. Since we love to hear what's good about us, we ought to speak freely and generously about the good in other people. Not to flatter them, no sir, but to affirm them as people created by God and gifted by God and loved by God. We can do nothing less. And as we learn to make it a habit to find the good in others, and as we learn to freely affirm and encourage others about the good things about them, always keep in mind, faith matters too.